it's cold. From the looks of the background here, I kind of did some remodeling in time for the holidays. I fixed the lights that were around my bedpost and my window over that way because they fell, not once, not twice, but a few times, so I just left them down. But I posted them back up in time for this video. And then I decorated my bookshelf. I added some blue and silver tinsel. I kind of wrapped that around or draped it around my bookcase. And then the rest of it I put here just to, cause I don't have any fake snow. Oh, yeah, that jingles. So I just put that there. This is like a Christmas Taco Bell dog that I've had for a minute now. I believe that's where it came from. I had like some mini Santa hats, so I put one on top of him. And yeah, I have a lot of lights. Oh, and in the tinsel, I have blue lights. And then they're also draped on the shelf. They're supposed to be outlining it, but they kept falling. So, but yeah, they're up here and all around. So, and I have a stocking that I've had ever since kindergarten. Yep, and it has my name on it. Let's focus. Oh, it has my name on it. I have another stocking on my bedroom door. With a Santa hat on the doorknob, and then I have like this little blue star that's hanging on my mirror because it's Christmas time and I'm feeling very merry. Hey guys, it's Nat and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Natalie and this is my reading nook, my room. But if you're not new to my channel, I am sorry. I am sorry that I have been gone for so long. It's only been like 2 months, but it feels like forever. Because of this thing called life. It's been happening to me since I was born. And it's really been happening to me this past semester. It was a busy semester, but I feel as though that it was a successful one. Haven't gotten any grades back yet, so I'm looking forward to that. But I thoroughly enjoyed my classes. A lot of opportunities were given to me this past semester. Your girl is currently, as of like the earlier part of this month, your girl is a freelance writer. I am a freelance writer. That's always been one of the goals for me when I was younger. Given that I was really heavily into journalism because of the type of high school that I went to, specialized in journalism and media arts. So I was really into journalism. I was just really into writing, and my goals or my aspirations were to become a freelance writer for any small nonprofit organization or a well-known organization or publishing company, or anything with literature. I wanted to freelance or work with them, and so I'm getting a small taste of it now. I already have an article that's already been published, so I will put the link to the article in the description below. So if you're interested in what your girl is writing about, just click on that link and take a read. I am currently working on another, so hopefully that will get posted soon, right in time for the Christmas holiday. So when that is posted, I will definitely edit the description to this video and put that one in as well. I'm really excited just because this is something that I've always said I wanted to do, and the fact that I'm actually doing it is truly amazing. It's truly a blessing. Your girl is already straight for next semester, the spring semester, her final semester in college. These 4 years have gone by so fast, and I'm forever grateful for them. Get this degree and just see what the next stages are going to be as far as my career, or either work career, or see if I'm going to continue with my educational career. So I do want to do graduate school for sure, but we'll see. I'm already registered for classes. I also have an internship that I'll be doing, so I'm really looking forward to that. and and to prepare for graduation. So I'll probably be 10 times busier next semester than I was this semester, given that I'll be trying to juggle a whole lot more. Wish me luck. Another thing that's been happening, I have fallen off with people. I have ended relationships. I have mended relationships that I never thought I would mend, but it happens. So I feel as though that I'm going to be going into a new year with a better surrounding, more people that appreciate me just as much as I appreciate them, and just making new friends and just feeling the vibes of people to see if they can match mine. So, but I feel as though that I have a great support system, and my group of friends, my core, and then my other group of friends that I've known since like the sandbox, like we're great. I do miss my friends though. I do miss my friends dearly. Life has just been happening since high school. Life has just been happening at different paces for everyone, so it's kind of hard to like keep in touch with people and see people. But at the end of the day, we know that we're there, even if we aren't physically there. Mentally, we're there with one another, and definitely in the heart. So yeah, you guys are probably like, okay sis, this is a channel about books and you're talking about your life. Well, yeah, I thought I'd just share another piece of me with you. But let's get into what matters the most here. Books. You guys haven't heard from me since October. And in my October video, I definitely said that I was going to be reading 2 books. The funny thing is, please don't hate me, I actually finished the ebook. I finished the ebook in like a week. I finished the ebook, which was The Messenger. I finished that in like a week. It was really great. And then midterms hit. And I did start reading Children of Blood and Bones right behind me. I started reading it. I'm not even halfway through. I don't even think I'm a quarter way through yet. I might be. I don't know. I've been trying to keep like track of the page numbers and all that I read on Goodreads, but I do believe that I might be like a quarter way through, but not even halfway. That book is thick. Okay. Thick. With 3 Ks, a Q, and all that good stuff. It's thick, all right? But I promised myself that I would pick the book back up once the semester was over, and the semester is now over. I just finished finals this past week, so your girl is done, and now she has all this time to read and write. So I will be continuing Children of Blood and Bone, and then I will also be finishing another book, a book that I had to use to do a 20-page paper on for my literary criticism course this past semester. Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. I actually bought the graphic novel that was published just this year over the summer, and I read that. So I was like, okay, I have the graphic novel, but that's not like the actual novel, because I'm sure it was a whole lot that was missing from that, which from what I've read of this so far, a lot was missing from the graphic novel. They could have done it in volumes, to be honest. They could have done it in like 1 or 2 volumes for just one book, but I don't know. I read the book. I read as much of the book as I could before I did the paper, and then to like complete the paper or like to pull pieces from the book that I hadn't read, I just skimmed it. So like I said, I read the graphic novel, so I already knew how it would end. But like I said, it was just things that I knew was missing from the graphic novel, so I figured that I would just continue to read the book. So I'm trying to finish this book up along with Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I already know that Children of Blood and Bone has a sequel. It has a part 2, and I need to get my hands on it. I need to get my hands on it so that it will give me the motivation, the drive to actually finish book 1 so that I can read book 2. So I'm still gonna read that regardless, but once I get book 2, that's really gonna be like, okay sis, in order to get to this, you have to finish that one. You have to. So I plan on doing that. I do believe that I want to make I believe it's Children of Vengeance and Virtue. I believe that's the title of it. Yes. I want to make that the sequel to Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, The Testaments. I want to make those two. Ninth House, and it was The Beautiful. I want to make those 4 books the 4 books that I will start my new year, new decade off reading. So in January 2020, I want to have all 4 books so that I will be motivated to start my year off reading them. I will probably be reading the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone for the entirety of January, but I just want to start off with those 4 books. If those are the first 4 books that I read for the first 4 months of 2020, by all means, that is fine. As far as the books that I read this year, I actually did go over. Technically, I went over the number that my reading challenge that I had set for myself. I wanted to read 12 books this year. I kind of read 15. I may have included the 2 Shakespeare books that I read in my Shakespeare class, Othello and the Tempest. So that's 14. And then, so I read 12 other books, and then I added those 2. That's 14. And then I might have added another textbook based on language, gender, and word context. It was for linguistics. Because I read literally every chapter in that textbook. We were assigned a chapter a week. Or like a chapter every 2 weeks. Something like that. It was 12 chapters total. I read that book front to back. Intro and all. So I added that to my list. Making 15 books. Once I'm finished reading Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale and Tomi Adeyemi's Children of Blood and Bone, that would be 17 books that I've read this year. And if I do say so myself, that is pretty well, because I am one to take my time when I read. I take my time when I read, and then I can sit and read all day, but there are other things that I know I can be doing or should be doing, so I do break a lot. I'll spend the day reading, just like most of that day, and then like I'll probably won't read again until like a day or 2 after. So that's another reason why I don't really read as many books as I really can a month to a year. Like, I'm sure I could maybe read like 3 books in a month if I really wanted to. I believe that's the most books that I read in a month. When I first, hear me out, it was a book series that I was really into. I'm sure you already know the answer to that. If you've watched my previous videos, you would know the series that got me into reading. That book series got me into reading. I read the first 3 books in a month. And the last book, because that book was dictionaries, encyclopedia, thick. It took me about a month to finish the last book in the series. But, like I said, if I had all the time in the world to read books, I'm sure I could probably read about anywhere from 50 to 75 books a year. Like, if I had all the time in the world. And if I had all the money to be spending on books. Because books are expensive. They are costly. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am so sorry I've been away from you all for so long. But I am back because I am on break. Your girl has time to record content and give it to you. For those of you who have stuck with me through these past 2 dry months with my channel, I thank you for not unsubscribing. I do thank you for that. Make sure you like this video. Give it a thumbs up maybe, you know? I guess I'll see you guys in the Nook next time. Bye guys.